The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the producers and/or the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of FRC Media, Bristol Community College, or the City of Fall River.
And we're back for one more show of Table Topics. And like everyone know, our last show, I said that I was going to go to Portugal. I did went to Portugal with a family trip. With just I went to see my family, but at the same time, I had to bring my neighborhood's group on a suitcase.
That was pretty impressive. I was really impressed with that. That was cool. And
I did meet with the mayor of Ponta Delgada with the big request because you know that I'm taking a group of 40 seniors next year, part of one of our regular trips. Okay. So we're going to visit St. Michael's next year. And I had a big request for the mayor for transportation. So they're going to provide us the coach bus there for wherever we need it, pick us up at the airport, bring us to the hotel, bring us around and tours and everything. So I did got what I was asking for.
So that's going to help with the trip costs, right?
Yes, so that will drop the cost, you know, tremendously, and we will have transportation to go wherever we want. I'm just going to put a package together, what we're going to do, and visit, and what time we need the bus for, and the days we need the bus for. But the price, it's already up. Yep. I just want people to visit Facebook page for prices. That includes everything. Includes the transportation to Boston, so this way people don't have to bring the members, family members there, parking and all of that. So they will drop us all the people on the senior center. From there we will take over, and so we have all the transportation, the airline, the hotel. Breakfasts, we have dinners, we have all the tours now, and we have a special dinner at Furnish. That's a town that they cook on the ground. That's with so that's a very traditional meal in Furnish. So all of that, it's included.
Yeah, where do they serve there? You know what I mean?
And this one, it's particular, it's like we call it the cozidos. You see it here? Yeah. That's the holes that it's on the ground, and it's so hot, the ground is so hot that cooks. And it's like we do the cozida portuguesa, like the Portuguese soups, and you have the meat and the chorizo and the potatoes right there. You see? That's the holes that they put the pan there, they cover up, and then 4 hours after, they cook on the steam.
So there's no fire lit?
No, no fire. It's just the heat.
So is
the
that
heat
like
from the ground.
Is that like a
It's
volcanic?
a volcanic. It's everything. Cool. And I have a bunch of pictures that I want to show you. Some of them I put on Facebook, but some of them I just keep it for myself. But I said, you know, let's tour Azores and see what that is about. Some family members that my friends don't know them, so I will have a lot of selfies that people will have opportunity. So Steve, if you want to, here he goes. This is the waterfront. Okay. This was all done on the past 10 years because they needed to just more tourism. A lot of tourism coming in, and they need more activities. That's the gate of the city, right across from City Hall. You can flip it. Here I am. That's my nephew's. This is one pool with the hot spring water. So the water comes from the mountains and falls into the pools, and the pools falls the other pool and the other pool. So here's my dad's and my sister and my 2 nephews. And you see the walls. That's iron. It's a lot of iron, so it's good for your bones. So people use that for treatments. But the water, it's hot. It's really hot water.
So where is that water coming out of? Is that coming out of the ground?
Right from the mountains.
Okay.
Comes from the mountains, but because it's hot, the water, it's really nice and warm.
So it comes out of the water warm like that from the mountains?
Yeah, it comes from from the walls. You will see, I have pictures here how they come down. So this is, I posted this one because this was my first morning. Yeah. I get out, I went on backyard, my parents' backyard, and that's what I saw.
Wow,
they just had to come in a couple hours before I took this picture. Yeah. Beautiful, it's a beautiful place.
Are those American or European ships?
They're from all over.
All over?
They're from all over.
Wow, cool.
That day they had over 5,000 people there, just from those.
So they're there for the day then?
They're there for a night.
Oh, that's nice though. Hey, that must help.
Then they leave on the following night. This is the hotel that we're going to stay, Villanova. That's where I'm going to bring the group, the one with the flags. Cool. Here's another place, another pool, different town. Yep. But they have those pools with the water comes from there. You see all the color, that's iron on the wall. Wow. You can treat your skin with that. Yep. You can rub on your face, on your arms. That's good for your bones.
Wow.
You can, that's the hotel we're gonna stay. That's another waterfront picture.
Pretty.
It's huge. The waterfront, it's huge there. It's an island. So this water. It's very, it's not sweet. It's kind of sour. It has that sour taste. Yep. And it runs day and night. That comes right from the mountains.
So this is not in the city then?
No, this is furnished.
Oh, okay. Oh,
this is furnished.
Cool.
Yeah. This is downtown. You see how the streets are all. You can keep keep going.
Like the stone.
That's pretty. So that's another town, another hot water pool.
Are these things pretty big? The hot water pools? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's my dad's office.
Okay, nice.
That's one of the highways going into Ponta Delgada and the next town. That's Feijão de Baixo. So that's all new. That was that was done by Carlos Cesar, the president.
Yeah. No, the housing looks pretty new.
You see the streets. You see any trash?
No.
You keep flipping. So that's my dad's house, the front of the house. Yeah. The window open there, that's my room.
Okay. Is that a garage on the bottom?
That's a garage on the bottom.
Because you can't park on the streets there.
It's a lot of cars on top of sidewalks and everything. It's a lot of people have cars and no parking spaces. Yeah, you could. This is another kind of water. We showed this one. That's this is the streets out of town. To go from one town to another town, beautiful streets, all paved, beautiful, all with the lines and everything. It's really, really nice.
You got the flowers
very easy to drive.
You got the flowers there that are around here.
Yes.
The hydrangeas.
Yes, a lot of them. Yeah, you can. Beautiful. So this was the following morning after I met the president. The Câmara Municipal, that's what they call a city hall. City Hall has their own Facebook page, and that was the news the day after I met with him.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty cool. I said, "What we got? Like another star here, right? Going over there. That was cool. Very nice."
So this is the cemeteries. I already did a show in here in Portuguese that I told you about how they put the bodies on the ground, and 5 years after they take the body out, they put the bones in a small box, and then the grave is open for another family member.
Oh, okay.
That's how they do it.
So there's not a lot of space then. Is that what it is?
No. They have to do. They always did that. So I visited all my members that died. I visited them. Yeah. This is downtown. About 4 or 5 years ago, those big tourist ships, they used to be on the other side of the port. Oh, okay. So they had to come by taxi all the way around. Yeah. So what they did was they built this ramp on the Ave side. Yeah. So the boats just go right there, and the tourism come right down to downtown.
Wow.
They're right on the Ave.
Wow, nice.
So it was a good investment.
Yeah.
This is, that's all new. One of the house on the back there was where I met my wife. That's was my my father-in-law's house back there. This it's all new.
Pretty.
Here's downtown again. That's my niece. Here comes another selfie. This is on the waterfront where you see all the boats.
Yeah.
This it's across from the boats. They have all restaurants, McDonald's, Burger King's. They have all that that's all
McDonald's
restaurants.
and Burger King over there.
Oh, they
Who
do.
wants that?
Oh, the kids there.
Oh my God.
They're
who
the
wants
same
that?
thing as here.
I know, but that spoils it.
So on the F, they have all kinds of things that you can rent,
Yeah.
like the tourism. You come out of
Mopeds
the
and stuff.
boat, you want something like this, something small to
Cool.
to course around. So they have everything available.
Excellent.
You see, I took this picture because of the different designs on the
sidewalk,
sidewalks.
Yeah. Cool.
This is the pool that I took a picture before with my niece and my nephew. That's what it looks like
That's
with
pretty
nobody
big.
in.
Yeah, pretty big.
We saw this one. This is what in the furnace where you have picnics. You can bring your own food, and they have tables. So that's all the roots coming out of the ground, but it looks beautiful when you walk on it.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Wow.
You see the picnic tables?
Yeah.
So you can go and spend a day there. This is the walk to that pool, the hot pool
hot
that
pool
we.
there.
That's the walk to go into. You see the water boiling.
Yeah. Wow.
That's how much. That's how hot it is. The water really boils.
Yeah.
And I did some videos, but they were not able. This is school diving.
Oh. Oh.
So they have, if you want to go there and you want to go diving,
Yep.
you go into that department. They have a store there. They give you, they teach you how to do the diving, and then that's the boat that bring you out to the sea for the diving.
Oh, cool.
This is the furnish. He was selling. He sold out. He was about to leave. That's the corn, the sweet corn.
Yep.
They cooked it right on the ground and tastes really nice. So he sold out.
So it's not it's sweet corn that they cook.
The sweet corn,
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
yeah. They cook it on the ground too.
Wow,
It's very famous there. Every tourist want to try it. So
Cool.
it's really nice. That's one of the. Here's my sister-in-law, my wife's sister, and her kid. This is José Andrade. This is the chief of staff for the mayor.
Oh, okay.
Very good colleague of school. He went to school with me, and then at 17-year-old, we were very young. We started a magazine. He was my partner in the magazine. I have my history there too, you know.
Yeah.
So it was good to see José Andrade again. Has the chief of staff now. This is the front of the house, and that's from my window.
So little balconies in the front, right?
Yes.
Small, yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
So that's my room. I took this picture. That's downtown, the waterfront, and you see that boat goes to the other islands. So you see the cars getting in.
Yeah.
They're getting in with the camper and everything. So they go and they bring them to the other islands.
Yeah. What about Madeira? Where that bring
Madeira,
you?
it's another archipelago.
That wouldn't bring you there?
No.
Oh,
Those are only the 9 islands.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Again, people on the pools, on the water. That's my sister-in-law. That's the waterfront again. This is a big mall they have there.
Oh, look like a museum.
It's it looks like a museum
Yeah, with
because
the
they
boat
put
and
a
stuff.
lot of history on it.
Yeah.
I talk different. They have like a lot of things with history because of the tourism.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really nice mall. They have KFC. They have Burger Kings. They have everything there.
There we
Yep,
go.
yep,
Spoiling it.
yep.
There we go.
So here's another street downtown. No cars allowed on the streets. A lot of streets downtown, there are no cars,
Yeah.
so people can just walk free with no afraid of cars. But it's no holes on the ground too. That's the hotel we're gonna stay. That's the outside of the hotel, Villanova. here it comes again, the more pictures from the pools.
So was that pool, the one before that, right? Is that, can you walk on that thing, or is that the water flowing down?
No, the pool you can walk on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just high enough for you to walk on.
No, but I mean, you know how there's the pool in that last picture, and it looks like there's water, a little bit of water. See how there's water?
Oh, the canal?
Yeah, can you walk on that? Oh, that's just the water going down.
No, that's just the water going down.
Oh,
It's just the water going down, because that's the last pool down. The pool's, it's like on a hill. Yep. And one puts water into the next one, the next one into the next one, and then the one hits the bottom. That's the last one, goes back again to the canal.
Cool.
You know.
So how far is this from the?
Ponta Delgada. Now it's about 20 minutes from Ponta Delgada.
Not bad.
No, not bad. Not bad at all. This was the gift that the mayor gave me. It's the book with the history of Cesar.
Cool.
So I bought him a book, and he gave me a book too.
What did you didn't bring him a book about Lizzie Borden, did you?
No, I bought a book from Stephanie Corey, and I called her the day before I left. She signed the book for him.
Oh, nice.
And was about the Mills fires history. So he was very happy with it.
Nice.
He said we always want to learn a little bit about the fires on the mills and everything.
Has he been to Fall River?
Yeah, he was just here last week for the Holy Ghost feast.
Oh, okay, cool.
You can move on. That's the name of the place that we go to the pool, Ponta Delgada. Again, downtown. And those are to bring the tourism around. Like if you want to tour the city, they have like motorcycles with people on the back, and they tour around.
So there's a motorcycle on the front of that?
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a motorcycle.
Cool.
That's my brother, the one on the
I see the resemblance.
Yeah. His Livermont, that's the town that I grew up in the island, and they still do the flowers on the street and everything.
Is that because they're a special event, or they just do that
That's
every
the
day?
procession from the church.
Yeah, because they still, St. Michael's, I remember when I lived in North End, they used to do that.
Yeah.
You know, and I never knew how they did it, because you know, you go and you're doing whatever, and you really couldn't park in front of your house.
Yeah.
And you know, kind of when you showed the pictures there, how they did that, I was like, oh, this makes sense.
We're back on the thing. I tried to show a lot of pictures because it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is
the
cool.
trees and everything.
Yeah.
That's my wife's niece.
Okay. So your wife has a lot of family there still, huh?
We all have family there. That's again, you see the ramp there for the big boats.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Big ships.
Yeah.
This is the back of my house, my dad's house, but that's the back. That's my mom. This was just before I left.
Yeah.
She had cried before. This picture, she's not crying, but you can see that she was been crying. But again, downtown, and you see they changed the color. Now they went to the white and the designs in black. And you see them all over. Another street with no cars. We can move on to the next one. This is the center. If you want diving and everything, that's where they have the school. So another design on the ground. You see another design on the ground. That's another pool. They have a lot of that. Yeah. This was the plane that I came back. I took a picture before I got in. Brand new plane. They just bought it this year.
Nice. Very
nice plane. This is the mall again, but the second floor. This is Our Lady of Livermont. That's the saint from that town, Our Lady of Livermont. This is, I took a picture of a poster outside City Hall. Everything you see there, it's a day that it's things downtown. They have bands playing downtown. Every day of the week, you know, they have a big thing downtown all the time during the summer months. That's the night before I came back. We went downtown to see a group, and they were singing there. This is my whole family. For many years, my mother didn't have a chance to have all the kids there.
Together, yeah.
So that's my sister, and me, and my other 3 brothers. Those two on the end are twins.
Yeah.
And my mom and my dad.
Nice.
This kid is my niece's friend. One day he will be here in America. He loves America.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he loves America. Very nice kid. Alex, his name. Again, you see the canal?
Yeah.
All the water goes back again.
Yeah.
That's the casino. This one
Oh, really? Just open?
Just opened a couple months ago.
Is it?
That's a hotel on top and the casino on the bottom.
How is it? Pretty big inside? Or?
I heard, yes. It was something I didn't visit him here. Never mind there.
Yeah. No,
I'm not into gamble, so I walked by. I walked there. That's like 5 minutes from my house.
Yeah.
I can walk there. It takes me five minutes to get home.
Yeah.
This is one again on the cemetery. You see a coffin there.
Yeah.
So that's the people that had those, what they call it, Muslims. Muslims.
Yeah.
So that's what they do. They have the coffins there, so the families can. Those don't go on the ground.
Yeah.
They have their
so
family.
that whole thing it's not anything to do with the ground, like, not because in New Orleans it's not on sea level, it's above. It's just there's just not a lot of room there.
It's just, I think it's more tradition than anything.
Okay.
This is my nephew, my brother's son. And again, this is Hotel Avenida. That one over there is from my time.
Yeah.
It's still up. It's from my time. Again, the different waters, believe it or not, they taste different. They run on the same pipe, but they taste different.
Cool.
That's very deep, that one. You just see the smoke because the water, but you can hear, the water
like sizzling
boiling.
Or whatever.
Yes.
Boiling, yeah.
Yeah, you can hear it. This is a bridge to cross the street. So you go up the stairs and then you have a bridge to cross to the other side.
Yeah. Nice. Looks pretty.
Really nice. Again, this was my last night there.
You don't look too happy in that picture, Carlos. I think you were missing the place. You didn't look too happy there.
I don't know how many pictures we saw. Oh, we're back again.
Right.
But I have a lot more pictures.
Yeah.
This was just to give you an idea of what the island looks like and everything.
Yeah.
And again, I only can bring 40 people.
Yeah.
So I booked the airlines for 40 people. I'm hoping that people, gonna go take this chance. Right. I have people like Joe Cavallo.
Yeah.
His mother was from San Michael, but he never went there. Never had a chance to go there. And now it's in a group.
Yeah.
If it's a group, he said he feels more comfortable.
Yeah, he's not going to be by himself.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
Jean St. Pierre.
Yeah.
It's another one.
Yeah.
The parents are from there. One of the parents are from there. He never went there.
Wow.
So here's a chance for him to get together with the group and go there. Cool. And on the Senior Center, I have people that then went back for 30, 40 years.
Wow. And
now it's a good chance for them to go. And that's one of the things that I explained to the president, to the mayor there, that I want to give these people a chance to go with me. And since I know the island and I can tour them around, that I speak Portuguese and English, that will help me tour them.
How was English spoken there? Is it widespread or?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, everybody speaks English.
Oh, okay. So you wouldn't have a problem like
getting
lost.
No. With the language, you won't have much trouble. Yeah. The English there is not. It's not the same English that we talk here. Because the sounds of the letters are different.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
E.
Yeah.
It's the A.
Yeah.
So it's different. But you can understand what they're saying. It's just they're not pronouncing the sound.
So
it's not pronouncing
like
right.
More like British?
Kind of.
Okay. All right. Yeah, which we should understand.
Yeah. No, what I had
really,
no problem understanding.
What do they call it? The Queen's English. That's really where it started.
And another funny thing is the fact that you're there, and just the way you look, they know that you're not from there.
Yeah.
You know, I could not escape a free, a free something, because they will say, "You're not from here. Where are you from? Canada or America?"
Oh, jeez, they already knew, huh?
So they will know. You're like, "Oh, America."
Where are the majority of tourists come from? Do they come from the States and Canada or Europe?
Europe,
Oh,
a lot.
Okay.
French, Germany, Italy, Spain.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So you're sitting on those pools, and you can hear that one's French, this one Germany.
Yeah.
You know, you have a bunch of mix there.
Yeah,
But it's unbelievable. It's how the families they are. That was something that I was very impressed. Very small kids with 5, 6, 7 years old, and the parents bring them there.
Yeah.
That's a nice place for vacation. I guess that's why they take them there.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
and it's a nice place, and the kids were having fun. They were on a pool that day, and one of the kids was telling the mother in French. I understand French.
Yeah.
That the next day you want to go to the beach, and beaches are all over the place.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, it's a beach, because remember, the island it has water all the way around.
Yeah.
So a lot of the island has beaches going into the water. So it's really, really, really nice.
Yeah.
Even for American people that never had a chance to go there, I really recommend going there. Go once for you to see it, how beautiful it is. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna fall in love with the place.
It looks beautiful.
And a big change from when I was there. Big change.
So how's the economy? Is it it's based
economy?
on tourists,
the prices, the euros, it's pretty much the same as dollars.
Yeah.
But we make more money here than they make there.
Okay.
Minimum wage there is at 600 euros now. 600 euros, it's about $500.
Okay. So is that a month or a week?
It's a month.
Oh, a month. Okay.
It's a month.
Yeah.
So, I went there with 400 euros, and I bought 100 and some euros back.
Yeah.
I went to family, and my brother
so you
wants me to
stayed,
go eat there.
So
My other brother wants to take me home to eat there. Yeah. So, I mean, I really didn't spend much money.
Yeah.
But for me, it was easy to go there with $400 on my pocket.
Yeah.
But that probably, if I was living in there, that's the money I had to survive the whole month.
Yeah.
They pay probably $200 rents, 200 euros rent. So it's kind of, you need more than one income.
Sounds like it. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. How is the food if you go to a restaurant?
Good.
I mean,
good.
like price-wise, like.
Not expensive.
No?
Not expensive. Like my nephew went to McDonald's.
Yeah.
So I went there. We paid 11 euros.
Okay.
For the food.
For both of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For 3 people.
Yeah. I would have said no. I'm not going to McDonald's. Yeah.
No, but the kid wanted, and I said, okay, let's go. Because it's America. That's American restaurants. You know.
Yeah. Yes, I know.
But we
they
went
don't
to
have it.
my parents took me to a Chinese buffet. So they have everything there.
They have everything there. Yeah.
They have everything
but
there.
the Chinese food's not the same as like Fall River. It's a little bit different.
Right? The tastes the same, but the quality and the quantity, the difference.
Yeah.
Different foods.
Yeah.
They don't have that variety.
Okay.
They don't have it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like 2 chickens, 2 fish, 2 this, 2 that. You know, whether here you have different options.
Yeah.
You have more options, but they do have everything.
Yeah. No, it looks beautiful.
So you should put your name on the 40
I'm thinking about
people.
it. When you were saying seniors there for a minute, I'm like, I don't know. It sounds
No,
like it's all.
I mean seniors because I can bring family members if they want to go with them and everything.
Yeah, cool.
But it is a good chance to have everything paid for, and I even making easier for them because I'm putting them into a payment plan. So this way they can plan every month, pay a little bit, and when it gets closer, it's paid for, and that's it. And everything is included. So I can hear the music, and this was one more table topic for this week.
Yep.
John, thank you again for hearing me.
Nice to hear about your trip.
And see the island.
Yeah, take it easy.
Thank you.